What up, G-Life fam? It's your boy MC Shadow, finally back. Now, what had happened? So, apparently, my channel had gotten suspended due to somebody reporting some of my videos. Apparently, someone likes rushing to conclusions. You know, they like judging a book by its cover before even reading it. You know, saying that my videos were promoting criminal organizations and hatred and violence, when, you know, those who watch my channel understand that that's not what I'm doing here. I'm not promoting, nor am I glorifying. You know what I mean? I'm simply breaking down the mentality of a gang member and the streets and, you know, all of that for understanding purposes. Because I feel like the only way to fix a problem is to understand the problem. Once you understand the problem, you're able to fix it. How can you fix something you don't even understand? You get what I'm saying? But it's people's ego, pride, that blinds them. But they want to say that it's my ego and my pride that blinds me, when clearly, if I'm admitting the errors and I'm saying what is wrong with all these activities, how is that my ego and my pride if I am pointing out the errors? You know what I mean? What it is that they dislike gang members. You know what I mean? They dislike gang members. They don't want to see gang members doing good, doing something right, or achieving, because then it go up against their message and what they're pushing in their morals. You know what I mean? Because they want to make us look like the bad guys, while my channel provides understanding. So, you know, clearly they're being the bitter ones, you know, the childish ones, but, you know, they want to, you know, say that it's my channel. But it's okay, you know, like people say, haters are always going to hate, and that's fine. You know what I mean? Now, in these videos, I did commit some errors, you know what I mean? I was at fault for that. You know, it was due to the videos of the homies hit-ups. You know, because I was just showing that for the artwork, you know, the art, how can I say, you know, the homies having skills in art. But I understand that other people view graffiti as, you know, vandalizing and all of that. So I understand that. I didn't see it from that point of view, and that was my bad. I'm able to admit when I commit errors. You get what I'm saying? I was not doing it to promote the gangs or to glorify them or nothing like that. I was just showing the artwork that Raza has. But yes, I do understand that with no audio attached to it, I could see why people could take it and see it the other way, and encourage people to go out there and write on walls. So that was my bad. You know what I mean? The same way, like when people upload videos of people fighting, because if there's no audio attached to it, you're encouraging people to fight. That way they could get their video uploaded. So I understand now, you know, the logic behind it. You know what I mean? Which makes perfect sense. You know what I mean? That's why I can't even be like upset about it or whatever. I'd rather had the person left a comment and left their point of views, and I'm telling you, I'm a rational person. I would have seen it from that angle and took the video down myself instead of reporting me to YouTube or whatever. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? There's no use crying over spilled milk, as I always say. You know, but it's a lesson learned. That's why I'm never mad when mistakes occur and stuff like that. You know, because it only makes me better, because it teaches me something, you know. So when it teaches you something, it only makes you a better person. So now I know not to commit these errors, and why, you know, why it's seen from that point of view, which makes perfect logical sense. That's why I'm not even sweating it. You know what I mean? Because I was at fault. That was my bad. You know what I mean? So I got suspended for a week. You know what I mean? I had to take these classes to make sure that I understand the guidelines and stuff like that. And, you know, it was like, it took a week for investigation, blah, blah, blah. You know, that's how YouTube handles it. Like I said, even though it should be a, you know, sense of freedom of speech, but like I said, when it comes to that, it becomes very, how can I say, it's just a whole pile of mess, because while they say that they do it for people's safety and you know, the safety of others and understanding and stuff like that, yeah, there's some people that can get away with it if their pockets are fat enough, because they are not going to flag that person, because that person has money and he could make things happen. They can make moves, right, that will now harm them to their bank accounts, So therefore, some people get some people get how can I say, special privileges, when in reality the rules and the law should apply to everybody equally, but they don't. You know what I mean? And that is the problem. You know what I mean? That they tend to look at Hispanics channels a lot faster and take these procedures a lot more quicker and stricter than they will do anybody else. You know what I mean? So it's not a fair playing field. But yet they say that it's not true, and you know they'll play the card that they don't know what we're talking about. When I mean, everybody knows what we're talking about. Like, who are we trying to fool here? You know what I mean? If a crime occurred in a room, and there's only a white person, an Asian person, a black person, or a Mexican, a majority of people are going to think that either the Mexican or the black committed the crime than the Asian and the white. Let's just call it for what it is. If you think so in the comments, you're lying. And it's bad that people have that stigma, and you know that people have this mentality, like, which makes no sense. You know, when there's serial killers that have been every race, there's mass shooters and shooters that have been from every race. You know what I mean? I don't understand why you know. And people can say like the statistics and everything like that, but if we really point to statistics and who's really committing crimes of which group and everything like that, then we'll put the statistics of serial killers and mass shooters. All of a sudden now the numbers have switched, and why isn't there a problem there? You see what I mean? If we really want to bring statistics into the picture, you know, because then now all of a sudden those statistics are all one-sided, aren't they? A majority of it. So, like I said, pick your poison. People always want to make these arguments, but completely forget, you know, the other bubbles that surround it. You know what I mean? Like, that's only opening the avenue for a bunch of other lanes that we could, you know, now, you know, bring up. You know, but like I said, people only like seeing the errors in other groups instead of viewing the errors within their own. Like I said, I always call it down the middle. You know, to me, I never see race, religion, side, gang. You know, to me, it's an even playing field all around. I don't care if you're Raza, black, white, Asian, Crib, Blood, Vice Lord, People Nation, Folk Nation, Christian, Catholic, you know, Muslim. To me, it's an even playing field. You know what I mean? No one gets special privileges. No one gets the benefit of the doubt. It's all the same, one-sided. You know what I mean? You know, as in, like, I view everybody the same. You know, when I'm making my judgment and stuff like that. Because that's the way it should be. But that's the way it's not, though. You know what I mean? But that's why I'm hoping my channel could help better understand things and stuff like that. You know what I mean? That is the purpose of the channel. I don't know where people get promoting or glorifying gangs from. The thing is that they don't ever watch my other videos, like where I talk about, they say do videos about positivity and stuff like that. I have a lot of videos talking about positivity. Why haven't you viewed that? Why do you keep clicking on these then? You know what I mean? Clearly you don't want to hear positivity then. That's why you're focusing on this. And if you hear my videos throughout the whole videos, I'm discussing the matter, and then I'm giving my observation and my point of views. And people could say, well, who are you to be, you know, doing this and this and that? Well, who are you to tell me what I can and can't do? It's a free country. You know what I mean? You don't have to hear it. You yourself do not have to hear it. You can go somewhere else. You know what I mean? It's a free country. It's freedom of speech. I get to say whatever you want, whatever I want, just like how you get to criticize me however you want. You know, because it's like, who are you to criticize me? You get what I'm saying? Now, me, myself, I don't view channels that speak about me. I hear from other people telling me that there's videos out there about me, but I never view them. I honestly, on my neighborhood, on my recipes, homies, I never view those videos. I don't bother with the nonsense. You know what I mean? It doesn't pique my curiosity. I don't care what they have to say, because I know that there's nothing. I know that I have no skeletons in my closet. Therefore, I know whatever they're speaking on, it doesn't pique my curiosity, because I know there's nothing there. Therefore, that's the reason I don't watch them. The reason why it doesn't even catch my curiosity, not even just a little bit. I don't view them. That's on everything I love. Not in secrecy, not that no one will have to know. Nope, never have viewed them. you know, and that's just the way I carry myself. You know, that's how I always been. You know what I mean? I'm true to my fundamentals, and that's just the way it is. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's the reason. You know, like like hoping my videos could help, you know, somebody out there, you know, better understand something, and maybe it'll help that person, because people have told me that it has helped them, and that is the purpose of the video. You know, that video already did its purpose to help an individual understand something better. It's never for likes, views, or financial means or nothing like that. You know what I mean? While there's positivity in all my videos within the message, people overlook that because they're just looking, because they don't like me, so they're just looking for whatever thing that goes up against their morals for they can speak on it. You get what I'm saying? That's pretty much how, when somebody dislikes you, how it works. There could be something positive in there, but they just focus on the negative. You know what I mean? Because they're not looking to support you. They're looking to find something to ridicule you in. You know, that's pretty much how haters work. You know what I mean? I know the psychology behind it. But yeah, you know, this channel, you know, is for understanding purposes, and you know, documenting and stuff like that. You know, talking about real shit, keeping it real, just keeping it 100. You know, that's all I could be. But that's all I'm saying. You know, it's good to be back. I ain't even gonna lie. You know, and shut up, we out.